Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Heat proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Houston Rockets. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Levine, also Johnson out there. Yao is out there with Adebayo. And for the Rockets, Michael Jordan is out there with the natural. Then it's Robinson, and there's Malone, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. Taking a look at Miami. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And Adebayo drops them both. Now Jordan. Stolen by Magic. Here's Levine. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Brothers guarded by Malone. Brothers down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Heat. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the rejection by Giannis. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Yao. Brothers. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And yes, it's good.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Now here's Levine. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at Jordan, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Johnson against Jordan. Takes the 13-footer, tries again. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now here's Johnson. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 5.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Johnson against Jordan. Here's the natural. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The natural's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Johnson. It doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rockets leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Brothers. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Inside, and it's denied.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brothers, that misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And Miami making a change here. Bridges checks in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami. They trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Miami. Brothers. That one falls. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Bridges, he's checked in for Miami. Adebayo against Robinson. Pass to the natural. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Jordan. Still without a basket. Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Levine. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Murphy. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Levine. And he can't hit the second.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Here's Jordan. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Malone against Bridges. Malone can't hit. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's blocked by Jordan. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Tari Eason's checked in for Karl Malone. Here's Curry. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Giannis. Another miss by Houston.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Lob pass to Duncan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so it's Houston with it after the miss from Stephen Curry. Down low. And that one's good. Duncan. And now just a 4-point Miami lead. Bridges sets the screen for Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's the floater. And Murphy with the lay-in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside Curry. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Bridges passes to Curry. Over Murphy. And they're able to recover. Jordan against Bridges. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good. That would have tied it. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Jordan. Bridges a screen on Jordan. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Here's Giannis. Bridges with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Caruso. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
The Heat leading by 4. On the court for the Heat, we've got Bridges. Isaiah Stewart out there with Yao. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Johnson in at the 1.
Total confidence. LaVine was ready to go.
Jordan looking it over. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now, here's Jordan. After Magic Johnson's miss, it's deflected, and he recovers it. Duncan with the screen for Murphy. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Duncan.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Johnson finds LaVine. Back to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Pass to LaVine. Here's Johnson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Stewart against Malone. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Heat leading by 5. Here's LaVine. Duncan with the block. Here's the natural. Good, and the assist goes to Malone. 8 points for the natural.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
Pass to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, you got to like the aggressiveness there from Bridges because he forced the defense that time to commit the foul.
And that one falls for Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Houston making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Heat. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's the natural, guarded by LaVine. Pass to Murphy. Back to Jordan. Here's the natural. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Sweet move. And the layup good by Yao. Yao's got his first 2 points of the night.
And we know he's got the size, but Yao also great touch around the rim.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at Johnson, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He said he has a dislocated kneecap, which is incredibly painful to say the least. And hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. We won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Pass to Murphy. And the layup is good. Murphy's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Shoots from the baseline. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
Rockets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Robinson. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Houston. The Heat also with a sub. Adebayo's checked in. Robinson hits them both. Here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Bridges. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The natural, the pass to Robinson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Yao Ming.
You know, on offense, Robinson is not shy about asserting himself and creating contact, looking for it to draw fouls.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one drops. And the Heat with some changes. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Magic Johnson. That one is no good. The Heat with the lead. Bridges up top. Defended by Jordan. Curry setting the pick for Caruso. Pass to Curry. Robinson with the block. Here's Malone. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Yow, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And there's the foul. They were going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. And the Rockets with possession here. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Caruso kicks to Bridges. Curry against Jordan. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Eason. Outside Robinson. Pass to the natural. Kicks it out to Jordan. Cans it from downtown. Jordan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Timeout called the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On defense, the Rockets trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You know what? I think people dismiss Curry's athleticism, more than capable of rising up and punching it down.
Here's the natural. 10 points for him. Yao with the block. And he gets it back. The natural shot is off. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. And it's Miami with another. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Back to Jordan. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Bridges a screen on Jordan. Bridges misses. Houston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And that one, good. And it's a three-point Rocket lead.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Now here is Yao. Eason grabs the board.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Jordan outside. Pass to the natural. 6 on the shot clock. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. Curry passes to Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Duncan, he's checked in for Tari Eason. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. Duncan with a screen on Bridges. And the flush by Antetokounmpo! 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steph, Coach said that you had to make them feel you physically in this game. How important is it to continue doing that?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Houston Rockets.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie? This is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Here's Johnson. Malone is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's the natural. Then it's Robinson. And it's Jordan in at the 1 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Johnson. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
And just what we want to see from Yao, setting solid screens and helping out.
Outside, Malone. Malone is doubled. Here's the natural, guarded by Levine. Here's the natural. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Heat. It's a 1-point game. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Yao Ming.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the natural. Oh!
My goodness.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Adebayo finds Levine. Here's Bridges. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Dow with the block. Johnson against Jordan. Outside, Levine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yao dishes to Levine. Back to Yao. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
For Houston, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammate.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Robinson. Yao with the block.
At 7'6", Yao is a huge shot blocking threat. Got to be careful shooting when he's roaming nearby.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's the natural. He's got 12. Fires, high post. Rebound by Yao.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Jordan against Johnson. Over Jordan. And it's Miami with another.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Outside, Malone. Jordan sets the pick for Malone. Pass to the natural. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup. The natural's got 14 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Levine. Johnson against Jordan. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Robinson. And Miami also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Now, here's Jordan. 6 points for him. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jordan. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. No good with the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Houston. Over Adebayo. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding him.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to the natural. Here's Malone. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
And Johnson drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Giannis. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Timeout called the Heat. And here is Yao. 8 points for him. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. The 9-foot shot lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Curry kicks to Johnson. Levine for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Yao.
Keep in mind with Yao, it's not all about size. He's a skilled player in a big body, and that's a lethal combination.
He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Over Duncan. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. The lead is 2. The Rockets have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he makes the first.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so he hits both. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Yao. Johnson down low. Malone on him. Johnson can't hit.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
The Heat trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's the natural. 14 points for him. Four on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. The Naturals got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good by Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now here's Jordan. Not going to go that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Houston on top, up 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Yao. Bam Adebayo is up there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Jordan. After Magic Johnson's miss, pass to Duncan. Over Yao. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 4 rebounds in this game. Adebayo kicks to Johnson. And here is Curry. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
One shot.
Free throw good, Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Duncan with the screen on Bridges. And stolen by Yao. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the natural. He's guarded by Johnson. Now here's Duncan. Outside Robinson. Jordan dishes to Duncan. From deep, Giannis knocks it loose. The Heat trail by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Adebayo passes to Yao. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pick by Yao. Curry kicks to Yao. Shot clock at 6. Lobs it up. Duncan with the block. Giannis outside. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Giannis outside. Jordan the pass to the natural. 6 on the shot clock. A deep 3 from Jordan. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo finds Curry. Yao in the post. Duncan defending. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Yao. Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Duncan. Yao with the block.
And one of the most highly anticipated prospects to enter this league, Ming has already shown an innate ability to alter and block shots.
Now, here's Johnson. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Houston. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first one falls. A different look for Miami. Coloco's checked in. And Levine subbed in for Johnson. Second free throw, no good.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Here's Yao, and Yao slams it in.
In his rookie year, we're seeing why the scouts were so high on Yao. This guy has limitless offensive potential.
Robinson misses.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Malone's checked in for the Rockets. Peyton, he's checked in for Miami. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Curry. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. To take the lead, and that one is good. Johnson's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the natural. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Levine passes to Johnson. Curry with it. Defended by Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And both free throws good for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Houston with it. Jordan outside. They need this. That shot off. Curry with the defensive effort. Inside, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
Here's the natural, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. The natural's got 10 points here in the second half. On the wing, Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Here's the natural, guarded by Levine. Here's the natural, and he dunks it down.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Now here's Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Malone. Here's Yao. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's such a luxury to have a center like Yao Ming, someone you can rely on from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At a towering 7-6 with skill, Yao Ming is one of the better center prospects we've seen in quite some time. Someone you can build a franchise around.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
The natural, the pass to Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces drilling the big-time bucket for his team.
Now, here's Johnson. Levine with it. Back to Adebayo. Here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 6.
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
Here's the natural, guarded by Levine, unable to get that one. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. So it's the Rockets now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're behind by 7. 26 seconds left in the game. Cans the three.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's the natural, defended by Yao. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Good! Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steph. Congrats on the win. How does this team continue to be the most cohesive unit?
To me, it's a commitment, and we know that that's going to put us in a good position to win.
David, thank you as always. So that's a wrap for the first game of the
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Heat come in off a critical Game 1 win.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight, you take a look at the Heat. In Game 1, they wrestled away home court. Advantage. Do they get greedy tonight?
Well, another win would put them in complete control. The coaching staff admonishing them not to be satisfied with the split. This is where champions go for it all.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Stephen Curry. Bam Adebayo is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson, and it's Yao in at the 5. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to the natural. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. And off the glass. That one's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Johnson passes to Bridges. On the wing, Curry. Got a hand on it. First quarter, just over a minute played. From 7 feet, Here's Robinson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bridges against Antetokounmpo. Back to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Robinson, and stolen by Adebayo. And here's Johnson, covered by Jordan. Jordan against Johnson. Some solid defense from Jordan. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to the natural. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The shot by Johnson, no good.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Bridges. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Johnson inside, covered by Jordan. Oh, Jordan with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
The rebound by Bridges.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Clock at 6, and it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Here's the natural. From outside, off the mark. Heat trail by 4. Curry from deep three-point land. That won't go either for Curry.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Jordan. Denied by Adebayo.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
Outside Johnson. Pass to Curry. They still need this. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Johnson. Over Jordan. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Bridges against Antetokounmpo, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Yao. And here's Curry for 3. He buries it from 3.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's the natural. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Stewart's checked in. LaVine finds Stewart. Bridges outside. On the wing, Curry. Covered by Murphy. The offensive rebound. Shot is good by Curry.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Houston leading by 3. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Malone. Here's the natural. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The Rockets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to the natural. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Caruso is checked in. Outside Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Tries again. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the natural. Rebound Miami. Caruso outside. Now Bridges. Back to Caruso. Down low. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Malone. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Murphy. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Johnson, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
That one goes in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Adebayo. Can they get it? And he gets it to go. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
A nice shot by Duncan.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murphy passes to Eason. And stolen by Adebayo. Bridges with it. Out left to the wing. Now Caruso. Still without a bucket. Here's Johnson. That one is off. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Rockets on top, leading by 10. And the second quarter is on its way. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Houston leading by 10. On the court for Miami here in the second. Zach LaVine out there with Johnson. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Yao in at the 5, roaming the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Robinson for 3. Tipped. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Heat trail by 10. Outside Levine. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. The Rockets lead by 10. Pass to the natural. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. They grab their own miss.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Here's Yao. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Miami. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. With the fadeaway. This is his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Heat trail by 12. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Outside Levine. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
So good at getting elevated, Levine rises up and hammers it down.
Jordan, the pass to the natural. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up at the elbow.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice work by Levine to get inside and earn a trip to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Levine. Here's Jordan. No points yet. Pass to the natural. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Zach LaVine. Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Heat trail by 9. Pass to Bridges. Outside Curry. Now Levine pulls it. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And here's Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw's good. Jordan, the Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Timeout.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Bridges passes to Bridges. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Johnson drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Jordan against Johnson. Jordan, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled from deep. Jordan gets the 3 ball to go. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Back to Johnson. 4-3. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And he's able to get it back. Bridges passes to Johnson. Second chance shot. Drained it for 2 points. Johnson's got 8 points. And Houston has possession. Pass to Duncan. Screen by Robinson. Here's Duncan. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break Miami. Bridges misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jordan. Here's the natural. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Rockets lead by 12. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Caruso, left side. Back to Johnson. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Jordan, the screen. Pass to Malone. Back to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Caruso, the pass to Adebayo. Now Bridges, defended by Eason. Fades back. It's hauled in by Houston. Malone's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Adebayo passes to Johnson. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over Murphy. Cash money from 16 feet away. Adebayo's got 6 points.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo finds Jordan. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Stewart. Heat trail by 12. And he lobs it up top. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Giannis with a ferocious take.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
And the basket by Bridges.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Antetokounmpo outside. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. And stolen by Murphy. Pass to Eason. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Murphy passes to Malone. Back to Murphy. Here's Eason. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Stewart. Over to the wing. The fader. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Yeah, those passing skills are just part of what makes Caruso a valuable piece.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Eason. Jordan with a screen on Bridges. Here's Eason. The rebound by Bridges.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
There's a guy who just stays active all the time. Bam Adebayo.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throws good, Adebayo.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Caruso. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Levine with a steal. That'll do it for the first half. The Rockets on top, leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, up.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Taking a look at how the series. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Here's Jordan. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Pass to Malone. 5 on the clock. Back to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to the natural. Robinson, a screen on Curry. There's the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And he's going for the... Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying! Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Bridges against Antetokounmpo.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Jordan. He's got 5. Pass to Robinson. Here's Malone. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Johnson passes to Yao. Bridges outside. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to the natural. Beyond the arc. Yao with a rebound. Heat trail by 7. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Heat on D. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
Right side Johnson. Over Jordan. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
The Rockets again can't hit. Heat trail by 7. Oh, Robinson with a block. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. 14 feet away. Antetokounmpo. Bam. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Jordan against Johnson. Pass to Curry. Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8 points now. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Oh, Jordan with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to the natural. Back to Antetokounmpo. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Yao passes to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adebayo passes to Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Murphy, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Outside Murphy, three-pointer, knocks down the long J. Murphy's got 6 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Johnson passes to Adebayo, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Malone. And he lobs it up, and slam dunk by Jordan.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. And here's Bridges. 16 feet out. The rebound by Malone. The Rockets lead by 7. To the right side. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over Murphy. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The natural can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 14. And Malone gets it to go. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Yao. Here's Adebayo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 17.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So for Miami, Stewart, he's checked in for Adebayo. Caruso comes in for Bridges, and it's Levine in for Johnson. And Houston has possession. Here's Duncan, back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And he jams it home with authority.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. From 7 feet away, the rebound by Stewart. Heat trail by 7. Caruso with it. He's scoreless. Stewart, the pass to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
It's blocked. Outside Levine. Adebayo's checked in for Stewart. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Jordan against Caruso. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops them first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Heat trail by 9. Pass to Adebayo. 26 seconds left in the third. Buried from 15 feet out. Adebayo's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Antetokounmpo against Caruso. Antetokounmpo surveys. For 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Houston closing out the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Heat. Mikal Bridges is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The natural can't hit.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Count it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Miami with a rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
From deep three-point land, offensive rebound. And And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Miami also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Curry. Johnson passes to Yao. Can he keep it going? It's hauled in by Houston. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Miami. 9-point game. Yao passes to Levine. And here's Adebayo. Stolen. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The natural. And again, it's Houston.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Pass to the natural. They set the pick. To the inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Heat trail by 14. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Yao. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Duncan, and he dunks it down.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
There's a screen by Johnson to the middle. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's the natural. Knocks it down from distance.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Johnson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Levine against Jordan. Levine passes to Yao. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to the natural. And he drops it in from the low post. The Natural's got 7 points for the quarter. Right wing. Johnson against Jordan. Releases. The rebound by the Natural. Houston leading by 16. Pass to Jordan. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes.
Switch!
Yo, what's left? What's left?
Rebound.
Screen!
Working split out here.
Watch! What's the foul?
Blue. I got three. Here we go.
Don't let Jordan shoot that. And one.
Screen coming.
Hey, yo, right here.
Give me that. Good board.
Yo, right here.
Grab that.
Pick.
Get off me.
Blue. I got three. Here we go.
Shut up.
Magic!
Check free.
Carl!
Ah! And one.
You look at the Rocket. Well, they had one taken from them on their home court. Big-time wake-up call there, Greg. We saw it. They've responded, and this is their opportunity for revenge.
And, Kevin, throughout the season, they've been the better team. But that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance, or this thing could actually slip away from them.
It sure could. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Malone. Michael Jordan is out there with the natural, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Giannis. Bridges with some nice defense.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Back to Adebayo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jordan. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the natural. It's deflected. Bridges with it. Out guarded by Giannis. Gallo trying to get open. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night. That one is off.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Good on the second free throw. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, Malone. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Pass to the natural. Off target from outside.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bridges against Giannis. Here's the natural. And here's Giannis. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Pass to Yao. Here's Adebayo. Nails the baby hook.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at Johnson, third in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Now, here's Jordan. Pass to the natural. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Bridges against Giannis. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And he knocks down the first one.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
He's off on the second. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Rockets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. To the paint, here's the natural, and it's blocked. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Yao with a screen on Malone. 5 to shoot. And Jordan sends it back. The natural, the pass to Jordan. Swiped it away. Johnson outside. The Rockets pull it in. Giannis dishes to Jordan. Giannis a screen on Yao. Back to Giannis. Pass to the natural. Just 4 to shoot. And shot on the way. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Johnson. Puts up a deep 3, and it's Johnson again missing. Giannis with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Malone outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Malone. Over Adebayo. And it's Malone missing. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Yao. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Miami. Zach LaVine's checked in for Yao. And Curry subbed in for Johnson. And a change for the Rockets. Duncan's checked in. Rockets trail by 4. Giannis outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first free throw is good.
You think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Stewart checked in for the Heat. Alex Caruso comes in for Miles Bridges. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Duncan against Adebayo. Duncan with some nice D. The Rockets trail. Pass to Eason. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 7. Here's Curry. Hasn't made 1 yet. Now Adebayo. Over Duncan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Adebayo.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Giannis. After the miss from Stephen Curry. There's the pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Adebayo with this screen on Murphy. Here's Curry, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
And he makes the first.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Adebayo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 7 points for Bam Adebayo.
And really over the last couple years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range, and we're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Caruso against Easton. It's blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with the layup. The Heat trail by 3. Caruso kicks to Curry. Outside, Levine. No good on the 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
They've got Magic Johnson. Miles Bridges is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Yao. So that's who Miami starts the second with. He doesn't hit that one. Houston leading by 4. Teardrop shot. Second chance effort. Jordan with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Johnson, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. Jordan outside. The 3. Rebound by Yao.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. 14 feet away, the natural shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Bridges inside. Murphy on him. That one's not going to go. Malone, the pass to Jordan. Back to Malone. Pass to the natural. And some nice passing there by Houston. Fader on the way. That misses off the backboard. The Heat trail by 6. Got a piece of it. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Yao. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Yao's got his first bucket of the night.
And we know teams are going to try to be physical with me. First year in the league, but he has handled himself well.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Adebayo is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. You take a look at Jordan, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Malone outside. Back to Jordan. Pass to the natural. Here's Malone. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Adebayo against Malone. Here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Jordan can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Johnson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Jordan the pass to the natural. And a miss there on the triple.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Now here's Jordan. A 3-ball. There it is. Only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Malone against Adebayo. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot.
He can expect a lot of that treatment in the years to come. With Yao's size and strength, defenses are going to be physical with him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Yao.
And I don't think I need to tell you what makes Yao Ming special. With his size, the sky is literally the limit for this young man.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Rockets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's the natural. He's got 6, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back.
And one of the most highly anticipated prospects to enter this league, Ming has already shown an innate ability to alter in block shots.
Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. Here's Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. From deep, Jordan, it's good from long range. And the Rockets lead by 4.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Caruso sets the screen for Johnson. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots over Jordan. Johnson can't get it to go. Caruso against Giannis.
Hey, who's watching now?
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to the natural. Got a hand on it. Brothers. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Giannis outside. Now Jordan. He's guarded by Johnson. Jordan dishes to Giannis. Here's the natural. Nailed from three-point land. The natural's got 9.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. For the Rockets, Duncan, he's checked in for Robinson, and Tari Eason subbed in for Malone. Pass to Stewart. Levine kicks to Curry. Back to Levine. Adebayo with a screen on Eason. It's tipped. Just 2 to shoot. Goes up. And the dunk by Eason.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Levine. He has yet to score. Pass to Jordan. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Adebayo finds Levine. Adebayo with a screen for Levine. Can they get it? And Adebayo throws it down.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Eason. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Eason's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Adebayo with a screen on Eason. Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
That free throw missing.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Stewart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a switch here also for Houston. Karl Malone's checked in for Tari Eason. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. A floater. Miami grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Jordan wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes it.
Bridges outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Down low, it's deflected. Malone passes to Duncan. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, you know you're number one in the defensive scouting report. How do you counteract?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
We'll see what you do in the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Miami Heat.
If they're not careful, they'll be down a game in this series. I mean, they need to come out with more energy in that second half, Shaq.
Yeah, hopefully their crowd can pump them up. Someone got to do it.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage. They just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Heat trail by 11. And so in the game for the Rockets. Antetokounmpo out there with Malone. And it's the natural. Then it's Jordan. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And he makes both free throws. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Adebayo. Off target with his 3. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the dunk by Jordan.
changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Brothers, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Giannis' screen on Johnson.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. That's good from Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Giannis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 9.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Jordan dishes to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And Bridges with the block.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Johnson can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Heat trail by 13. No good. Great D that time from Jordan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's the natural. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Rockets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. First one falls for Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Heat. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Now a timeout called by Miami. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Caruso looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Yao. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Malone. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Brothers, he's covered by Malone. Pass to Caruso. Bridges with it. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Johnson can't get it to go. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Johnson against Jordan. Takes the 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bridges against Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Caruso. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Levine comes in for Yao. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Magic Johnson. And a switch here also for Houston. Duncan's checked in. Now here's Malone. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes down. He's got 22.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And the Heat call time here. It's tipped. Levine passes to Bridges. Brothers. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Here's the natural. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Curry. Back to Levine.
Watch the screen.
Rockets with the rebound. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's the natural, guarded by Levine, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Heat making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Heat trail by 20. Levine deciding where to go with it. Five to shoot. Here's Bridges. Rockets with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jordan. Back to Malone. Shoots over Bridges. And Malone with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Malone's got 5.
A go-to shot for Malone. He looks so comfortable and in rhythm from the mid-range.
Curry against Jordan. Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Houston leading by 19. Giannis outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
The first one falls. Adebayo is checked in for Miles Bridges. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Miami Heat. .146 left to play in the third. Adebayo kicks to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Levine. Brothers, Duncan defending. To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to the natural. Fires from way outside. Bridges with the board.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Here's Curry. Can't hit from 12. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Mikal Bridges. Levine is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Yao in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Giannis passes to the natural. Stolen by Levine. Outside for Curry. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 20. Pass to the natural. Looking to get it going. The teardrop falls in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Watch outside. Woo! Out! I got your help.
Robinson.
Brought your umbrella.
Let's do it.
Kick it out. Rebound. Come on, kick it out. I got you out.
Out.
Watch the screen. Set me one.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Get up, Jordan.
Ah! Give me that.
Yo, kick it out, man.
Pick coming. Corner.
Screen cut.
Diabon Jordan.
Knock this in, baby.
Where's the foul?
Keep bringing that.
Blue.
Hey, out. Yo. Yeah.
Michael!
Hey, yo, who got Giannis?
Yes.